Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jim. This is Southwest Florida Scale Modeling. Today we're going to be doing 5 more stages of the I think it's a 73 Ford Falcon XB GT, the MadMax edition, and we're going to be continuing working on the suspension. And with that, I'm going to bring you over here and we're going to run the intro. Be right back. First off, looks like we got a gift. It's a jerry can flask. It's all metal. That's pretty nice. I'll just sit that over here. I like that. Moving on, we're going to have stage 33. It's another leaf spring for the left side. So we have the leaf spring. We have a front mount and the shock mount. There's a couple of pins. Okay, so the first thing they have us doing is mounting this. It can only go in one way. It has a line-up peg. That's held in with a PS05. We turn it up. All right, that is in. Next, we're going to put the spring on, which is going to sit in here just like that. And the spring is held in by a pin. There, finally. Just need to squeeze that. There. That's in. They have us putting the front pin in. Squeeze that one in. There, that's flush. All right. Next, we're going to be putting the shock tower on, or the shock mount, and the has a peg to line up. There we go. Looks like when we're done with these stages tonight, we'll have the other wheel on. Okay, that's done. Wipe some of the oil off it. That's all there is to do in that stage. We'll be moving on to stage 34. Looks like we're going to be putting another rim together. It's going to go in here like this. And this is all metal. This plastic ring is going to go on top, like so. And that's held in with DSO2 screws. 3 of them. Only in the metal, so we'll put a little oil on there. There's one rim together. Here's the lug nuts to go in here. Yeah, they're saying to do it now. That's the studs. And that's what the finished rim looks like. Let me set that aside, because now comes the fun part. Next step is the tire. Tire comes with the tire, which is a nice size BF Goodrich TA radial. I used to have these on my Oldsmobile. And it comes with a center cap, which I'm going to sit to the side. Now I need to go get some very, very hot water to soak this tire in so I can get this inside that tire. So I will be right back. All right, I am back. As you can see, the tire is in the bowl of hot water, trying to get it soft. Thank God, I think this is the last tire. The other two, I think, are already done. All right, what do you think? Think we let it soften up long enough? Take the tire out, remove the bowl. All right, let's get to it. All right, that wasn't that bad. There. Tire's in. Camp the mess. And I think that's all to do. In this stage it is. Wheel aside. And we're going to be moving on to stage 36. Looks like we're doing the shock and the brake drum. A lot of different screws in this one. Here's the parts. Backing plate, brake drum, shock absorber, mount for the shock absorber. We're going to take this and put this here. There. Let's bring the chassis over. And that's going to go right down in here. Like so. Turn it over. There you go, that's in. Bring this part of the shock over. And that's going to go up right into there. And that's with a flange screw. The PSO8. There, that's in. A7, we're going to be putting the other wheel arch in. First off, we are going to bring this over, and the backing plate's going to go on. It's got a line-up peg, so it can only go on one way. Then we're going to sit the brake drum on. Then we're going to put the wheel on. The wheel has you'll see the, there and there. Can only go on one way. There. That's held on with a DS12 screw. We bring it back down. I'll tighten it so it's just snug. There you go. All right. And then we can put the center cap on, which is magnetic, which is pretty cool. And that's all there is. We have a wheel arch now to put on. Let me turn the frame around. This is the wheel arch. Goes on just like that. Held in with DSO2 screws. Three of them. It's going in the metal, so let me put a little oil on it. You might want to try supporting this while you're pushing down on there. You don't want to break anything on the suspension. There. There's the rear end done. Both wheels, brakes, shocks, differential. There, now you can see it. All right, that's all there is to do in these stages. All right, that's all there is to do in these 5 stages for the Hatchet MadMax Apocalypse Edition Falcon. It's coming along good. Rear suspension, like I said, is all done. Wheels are on. And if you can, like, subscribe, comment. And I hope you're enjoying this. I'm trying to make them a little shorter than they used to be, as far as the recording. And I hope everybody's well out there in model making land. And everything's good here. And with that, I'm going to sign off. And I'll see you on the next video. Enjoy.